Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for Bleach, chapter 623. Alright, and you guys, I actually really liked this chapter. I really did. At first, I wasn't sure because they were using, I say they, but I mean Kubo. Kubo was using a lot of time to just show Aizen attempting to just release all of this energy in order to take down the Spirit Palace and send it flying down, shoot it down. Alright. Um, and then we see that it doesn't work, which I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And then you have Mayuri Kurotsuchi coming in and saying, yeah, that's just how good. Well, technically, he wasn't the one that started talking about it. It was Shinsui, because Rukia actually went to go and try and stop Aizen, and he just grabbed her and said, nah, don't worry about it, it's not necessary. All right, he goes on to explain that the technology that Soul Society uses is so good that Aizen's Reiatsu, his spiritual pressure, is restrained to a point where he cannot physically shoot down the spirit palace or do anything that they don't want him to do, pretty much. All right, and then Kurotsuchi, he can change those settings to restrain his power even more or even less. All right, so I thought that was interesting. I thought that was good. Then this dude, Najicoup shows up, and I'm like, yo, this dude's an idiot. Because first of all, I mean, we already know he's an idiot because this dude watched Renji sleep for an entire night and thought he was just trying to like bait him and like goad him into attacking him and like send him right into an ambush. All right, when he was just sleeping the entire time. So we already know this dude's a complete and total moron. All right, but at first I thought this dude was trying to attack Aizen and reveal himself in front of an entire group of enemies that are all stronger than him at best. At best, some of them are equal to him in strength, at best, but all of them are probably stronger than him. Okay, except for like Omaida, maybe, maybe Omaida. All right, maybe. All right, but all right. I thought this dude was a complete total moron for revealing himself, not revealing himself, but you know what I mean, okay? For revealing himself in front of this entire group of enemies that are stronger than him. All right, because at first I thought he wasn't. I thought at first I thought he was alone. Like it took because eventually we see Baz be there, Giselle, Toto. All right, eventually we see them, but at first it was just him, and I'm thinking to myself, this dude's a complete and total moron. Why would he do this? And then eventually the three of them do show up, but still, I mean, they were still so outnumbered. You have to be a complete and total moron to reveal yourself, even in that situation. Even if you have three other people with you, you're still completely and totally dead. You know, you hadn't a shot, so you're still a moron. All right, but the other three aren't morons because they had a plan. All right, this Baz B, man, this dude is like the best Quincy in this arc, other than Yuha and Uryu. All right, like this, this dude is just the best. All right, Baz B takes out Nana. All right, na. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not even getting into that. All right, all right. But it fits. It fits. All right. But Baz B takes out Nana. All right, and reveals to Shunsui that him, that he and Lil Toto and Giselle want to assist the Soul Reapers in taking out Yuha Bach because they don't like the fact that Yuha betrayed them. All right, and this makes total sense. I really like this chapter because, first of all, it makes sense that you would have that one person, Nanana, who is so incredibly loyal that despite the fact that this dude just tried to kill him, he's still going to try and help him anyway. All right, it makes sense to have one or two people who are like that. But it also makes sense to have most of the people be mad at Yuha for what he's done and then want to betray him and get back at him. All right. So I really like this chapter because of this. Plus, I just like the notion of Baz B, Lil Toto, and Giselle fighting with the Soul Reapers, forging the gate, making it to the Spirit Palace, and then trying to take out Yuha. Though I will not completely write off the idea of this being a trap and that they're only saying that they want to get back at Yuha when in reality they want to support him still. I won't completely write off that scenario because Kubo is in love with plot twists. Okay, so if Kubo could marry plot twists, he would. All right, so I, as unlikely as I think it is, I won't completely write off that scenario because it's Kubo. All right, but for now, I'll just give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that these three are being sincere and they legitimately do want to help the Soul Reapers and make it to the Spirit Palace in order to take out Yuha. All right. So yeah, that's the chapter, and I really enjoyed it. I really did. So I will give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was a good chapter, borderline great. Right, so it was like it's been a while since I thought a Bleach chapter was borderline great, but this one was. Probably my favorite Bleach chapter in a while. Though the only reason I can say that is because it's been a while since we haven't had that many good Bleach chapters recently. And by recently I mean like months and months. I remember being on freaking Christmas break like almost half a year ago, and still thinking like, when is Bleach gonna get good? All right, talking about all those stupid explanations with freaking um, uh, Hyuha fighting Ichibei. You know, uh, it's been so long, but we finally got a chapter that was actually this good. So that's good. All right. So yeah, chapter gets an 8.5 out of 10, and that's that, you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at BlacklistOTA, and I'll see you guys next time.